And we are joined by Johan Momsen from the Houston Sabercats, the only undefeated team left in the MLR, coming off a huge win in Seattle on Friday night. Johan, welcome to the Rugby Rundown, mate.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. It's good to be here.
I bet you and the boys obviously must be buzzing. It was an exciting game for us neutrals to watch, maybe finished a little closer than you would have liked. But how excited are you and the team to get that bonus point win there away at Seattle, which is a tough place to win?
Yeah, no, it's a very big win for us. I think the franchise has never won there in Seattle. And even with another team, I know how hard it is to win over there in Seattle. So yeah, it was a great win to get away, and especially with a 5 points conference game. So yeah, it was a big win for us for sure.
And you could see the emotion from players, but even Heineken himself, you could see it oozing out of him at the end. Like, just talk a little bit about the afters and what it means as a team to be able to get a win like that.
Yeah, I mean, a big build up to the game for sure. The excitement after the game was big. Heineken loved it. You could see it on TV too. It was just a big sigh of relief, I think, for him at the end. I think we had it a little closer than we could have had it. But yeah, just happy to get away there. Like I said, with 5 points, and it was massive for us and the franchise getting our first win there, and a really good start to the season so far.
And as we look at the game, just talk a little bit about how you thought it went. You know, you boys looked very good on the front foot when you got down into their 22. I thought obviously driving maul really strong as well, but just an all-round great team performance.
Great team performance. I think especially first half, our kicking game was really good. Set pieces went really well. Executed exactly what we needed to, put them under pressure. And then second half, I think our discipline went bad a bit, which brought them back into the game. And yeah, there's a couple of things we need to focus on moving forward. But overall, I think we stuck to our plan pretty well and got away with what we needed to there. So.
And as you look at where you sit now, obviously top of the Western Conference, you're new to the side as well. You know, talk a little bit about the squad, the belief, and what it means to be on this run so far.
Yeah, it was an easy transition for me. I've played with a whole couple of guys that's in the Sabercats team before, so easy to settle in. And I mean, we've got a great environment here, great team spirit. A lot of depth. There's a lot of guys still waiting to just show what they can do. So, yeah, we're excited for what the season holds for us. Top of the log right now, just a lot to build on, you know. It's not the end for us. Great start, but that just shows you, I guess, what we can do and what we're up to this season. So, yeah, really exciting.
I think you touched on it as well, as you boys do have a lot of depth, the opportunity to rotate. I thought against Miami, you rotated in a number of guys who got some game time. How big a strength is that in the squad? And I'm imagining as well in training and what you're able to drive standards and competition as well.
Yeah, no, it's great. The boys, I mean, it's a big squad effort at the end of the day. If you got the depth and, like you said, you got the numbers and all the skill, you can run every play you can see and everything at full strength during the week. If there's someone with a niggle, the next guy comes in, he's ready to go. So that's really something we have in our arsenal that'll take us forward this year. So really exciting.
Definitely, because I think maybe in Houston of previous years, there's always been like the starting team's very strong, but one or two injuries could potentially change that, where you boys seem very well geared up for a strong run through the season, but also potentially for that playoff time to not maybe be running out of steam like maybe have been the case in Houston Sabercat teams of old.
Yeah, no, look, it's a long season, so there'll be some rotation, but the rotation is not gonna let down our squad at all. It's gonna stay a strong team, and yeah, I think we're ready for the long run.
And then obviously yourself, you touched a little bit on coming here, but obviously after the move with Atlanta coming to LA, why was it Houston? Just the players, anything in particular, the style of play? Like, what was the final thing that got you over there, and how have you found your time maybe off the field in Houston as well?
Yeah, I think it was a bunch of things, but I think the biggest thing was the familiarity of the system that I was going to be introduced to here, as well as the coaches. I've played under Coach Potahima in South Africa a little bit. And I mean, obviously, as a South African, as being younger, I saw Heineke Meyer with the Springboks, and you would love to just learn from a guy like that. So, yeah, a couple of things that drew me here, but I think those were the biggest driving factors. And then having some old friends already here that I could just connect up with and enjoy playing rugby with again.
And then how is that life been off the field in Houston as well? It seems like you guys have a strong camaraderie just from what you can see, maybe from the outside on social media.
Yeah, no, it's really good squad. Good balance of different cultures too. We got a whole bunch of New Zealand boys that there's a lot of banter. New Zealand, South Africa rugby, but at least we know who's on top for now. But yeah, no, it's a really good squad. Good culture, a lot of fun off the field we have, and yeah, we're just loving every moment so far.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, speaking of that South African style, I keep waiting to see if you guys are ever going to pull out a 7-1 sort of bench split in one of these games, just to see that sort of element to it, because you definitely have the squad to do that.
Yeah, just keep watching. It might happen.
And then lastly, let's just look ahead to your next game. Obviously, playing Dallas, Texas rivalry. I believe the Texas Cup will be on the line. Like, you know, how excited are you for that matchup and potentially the thought of going 5-0?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's always a day for day, game for game situation. We still have a lot of things to work on. Looking at this weekend, yes, we came away with a big one, but there was still a lot of things that didn't go our way or didn't go the way we would have wanted it to. So still a lot of work-ons. We had a good place now, so we can build forward on that. But we want to keep winning, keep our fans happy. We've got a big supporter base here in Houston, so keep the rugby community and fans happy here and fill our stadium even more. So yeah, I mean, really excited for going up to Dallas and having another challenge with them. I think they are a really good side, so it's going to be a good one to watch, I reckon.
And when you look at sort of their strengths or what they bring, you know, how would you sum up Dallas and the challenge that lays ahead?
Dallas definitely is going to be a physical challenge. They love playing with their set piece too, so it'll be a good set piece battle, as well as a kicking game. I mean, it suits us at the end of the day. So as long as we focus on what we do well, I'm sure we'll get away with the W's.
Well, Johan, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, we'll be wishing you all the best on the weekend. And thanks for coming on the Rugby Rundown.
All right. Thanks, Alex.